The New South Wales Electoral Commission will be conducting local council elections on the 13th of September 2008. On election day, voters will vote at their local polling place, marking the ballot paper, lodging it in the secure ballot box. At 6 p.m, the polling place is closed to the public. Polling officials and scrutineers remain inside the polling place. Security seals are then broken and the ballot boxes are opened. Scrutineers can observe this process. Ballot papers are then sorted for counting. A figure is recorded for all first preference votes above the line and all first preference votes below the line. A figure is also recorded for all other ballot papers. Other ballot papers are primarily informal votes. First preference votes are phoned through to the returning officer. The first preference votes are then loaded onto the New South Wales Electoral Commission website for public viewing. The ballot papers are packed at the polling place into bags and secured with numbered security tags, then delivered to the returning officer's office where they are stored overnight. The ballot papers, which were stored overnight at the returning officer's office in numbered security bags, are opened, and the ballot papers are reconciled and made ready for data entry. Scrutineers can also inspect security seal numbers. Ballot papers marked with a single 1, tick or a cross above the line are separated and retained at the returning officer's office. The other ballot papers are counted, recorded and batched into bundles of 100 ballot papers in preparation for data entry. These include above the line marked with more than one preference, marked below the line, or marked both above the line and below the line. The other ballot papers are placed into bags and closed with a numbered security seal, ready for delivery to the local government counting centre. Scrutineers can observe and record security seal numbers. The returning officer then emails the figures for the above the line and other ballot papers to the local government counting centre manager. Dedicated trucks with 2 personnel then transport the ballot papers to the local government counting centre for data entry. On arrival at the local government counting centre, the number of sealed bags received for each election are reconciled with the number of sealed bags dispatched from the returning officer's office. The bags are then opened and the batches removed and placed in a batching area. Batch header sheets with a unique number generated by the vote counting software are attached. This number then enables the batch to be tracked throughout the data entry and count process. Each council or ward is processed according to a schedule that is listed on the New South Wales Electoral Commission website. Data entry begins with Round 1, where all preferences on the ballot papers are entered into the system. Preferences are then re-entered from the ballot papers by a second person. This is called Round 2. For security, the election software will not allow the same person to re-enter the same batch of ballot papers. At the end of Round 2, a report is run to check the second round preferences against the first round of preferences entered. This identifies if there are any inconsistencies. If an inconsistency occurs, a third round of verification is carried out by a senior election official by reference to the ballot papers. Once the verification process is complete, a final reconciliation is undertaken to ensure all ballot papers have been accounted for. The count is then ready to run, and the count process is initiated. Once the count is complete, the count report is generated. This gives the final breakdown of votes, the distribution of preferences. The count report is provided to the scrutineers present and candidates through the returning officers. The final results are then made available on the website. The counting centre process is now completed for the local government council elections. The process has been overseen by the observation team, who independently audit the overall counting process.